Are the Pittsburgh Steelers in trouble? Well, kind of. There's reason to be optimistic. There's reasons to be very pessimistic. We'll just start off with Sunday. That shit was a disaster against the 49ers. I see people blaming Mike Tomlin. Yeah. I see people blaming Kenny Pickett. Yeah. I see people blaming Matt Canada. Yeah. I see people blaming the defense. Yes. You blame everybody except for like TJ Watt, kind of Pat Fryermuth. He had some complete misses run blocking. But overall, I mean, like, dude, he got pounded in the chest. Reports are saying he can barely even talk. And he went back out there and started playing, and he's practicing and just gonna play again Sunday most likely. So I salute his toughness, and he had the only touchdown. So um, I'd say brighter day than not for Pat Fryermuth. TJ, obviously. Keanu Benton had some good moments. Um, is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? I'm trying to think here. No, I don't really think anybody else had a good game. I mean, Pickens had an all right game. He almost had an amazing catch again. But Kenny couldn't damn throw him the ball in bounds. He still about came down with it. Deontay Johnson, prior to the hamstring pull, he was having a good game. And would have had a better game if damn Kenny Pickett, KP8, could give him the ball. And guys, I'm not a KP8 hater. I love Kenny. I believe in Kenny. I still believe in Kenny. But whoo, boy, was he bad. Was he bad? Was Matt Canada bad? Mike Tomlin bad. Terrell Austin bad. It was just bad all around. And I'm going to be honest, I don't have a great feeling going forward. I especially don't have a great feeling going into Monday night in Cleveland. I will be at the game, but man, I hope. I mean, can it get much worse? Can it get much worse? I really don't know that it can get that much worse. I mean, we could have got completely shut out, but I mean, we lost arguably two of our best players to injury. So I mean, like, unless TJ or Minka goes down, I mean, it could get worse then. Could have got shut out too. We could have. They could score 31 instead of 30, but man, it was just bad, bad, bad. They got beat up. They didn't even look like they were trying. Like, oh my God, there was the Christian McCaffrey touchdown run. Look at the replay of that and just watch 57, Monty Adams. This dude, oh my God, why did they like why is he above Bitten on the depth chart? Why did they keep him over Braden Fajoko? I just don't understand some of these decisions that the Steelers make. But I mean, they also haven't given me a reason necessarily not to trust them. Um, I, I think I was 3 years old when the last time they had a losing season under Cowher. Think the year before Ben, right? But man, shit, it was bad. Well, it would have been like 7, but dude. And then there's another statistic that's been floated around that last year, the only team to win the week after, or the only team to win after playing San Francisco was Kansas City. All other teams lost the week after they played San Francisco. And Kansas City, the game that they won was after a bye week. So if San Francisco bye, then they won. So the week directly after playing San Francisco, no team won. And I do not feel great about that going into Monday night, especially because Cleveland balled. Cleveland's defense looks godly. Sean Watson did not. Massage Watson. That's what I call him. Massage Watson. Fucking prick. But damn it. Man, Nick Chubb, that offensive line. I know they just lost Jack Conklin, but damn, they drafted DeJuan Jones, who was like 7'3", 500 pounds. It's like Shaquille O'Neal as a right tackle. He's like 6'8", like 380 or some shit. But Jesus, not far off. He'll have to deal with TJ. Shout out TJ. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Steelers are wasting his prime." No, they're not. They're not wasting his prime, but it is embarrassing. I think people overreacted to the preseason. Now I think people overreacting to week one. But the thing about week one, the loss, I don't feel good about anything with this team. I feel great about TJ, and Alex Highsmith won't be going up against a top three all time left tackle. That's not going to happen anymore this year. But man, and dude, they came out of the gate just wanting to throw the ball, wanting to establish like Dan Klavakovich, I think is how you pronounce his name. DK Pittsburgh Sports had reported before the game last week that it looked like the Steelers' offense was forcing stuff. And when he had that report, I was just thinking, oh no. Oh no. Just go with what you've been doing. Don't like, ah. And then they did. They forced a lot of shit. And the things that were there that they weren't forcing, Kenny just missed. He just missed. So again, man, I don't think really it can get much worse if you take injuries aside. Like that, you can not really play much worse than that. That shit was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. It was like the first half of Minnesota uh Ben's last year. Remember that game, Minnesota game? Dalvin Cook had like 200 yards, 200 plus yards. Pretty sure it was over 200. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, that's how this whole game was. The only time it wasn't like that for the Steelers was the 2 minute drill where they went down and scored. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they had to get through a fourth down. They had to convert a fourth down or two to score. I'm not confident about this team, man. I was very confident prior to week one, and now I'm not confident at all. And I think this team, the reason to be optimistic is that it's somewhere in the middle. Kenny did get better pretty much after every game. He improved last season, pretty much. Bar like minus the Philly game. That might have been his second, third game though. And the competition did get weaker, but I don't think the Browns are as good as the 49ers. I think the 49ers might be the best fucking team in the league. Sure did look like it. And this team needs to just like they got emasculated. It's like they got their balls ripped off. I'm watching this team. I'm like, damn it, guys. You don't even look like you're fucking trying. Oh, it was so infuriating. And then it was so undisciplined. They lacked so much discipline with they had like 3 or 4 penalties on special teams plays. Like, dude, oh, it hurts so bad. This week has fucking sucked. It's Wednesday. And Monday fucking sucked. Tuesday got a little bit better. Today's getting a little bit better. Especially now that we're looking forward more so than backwards. But man, it feels like there's so long until Monday. And if they lose on Monday, God knows. The Browns are 2-0 in the division. The Steelers are 0-2. Not in the division, but just in general. But the Browns will be 2-0 in the AFC North. And man, prior to 49ers, I was confident that the Steelers were going to win this game Monday night. Now I'm like, I don't like saying I think they'll lose, but I'm not confident that they'll win. I have no confidence that they're going to win Monday night. And like this is it's week 2, but it just feels like such a big game. Like if they get their asses spanked again, whoo, Steeler Nation's gonna be hot, boy, me included. I'm not gonna be one of these people fire Tomlin, but I'm if they don't score more than 20 points, I'm gonna be like fire Matt Canada. If you can't put up if you can't get in the 20s, man, after last week's performance, bro, that guy has to go. I don't give a fuck how you want to develop Kenny. Dude, if he looks like shit again, like his development is not developing. He's going backwards. Monday was backwards for Kenny Pickett, man. Last year, he was steadily improving and getting better and better. And he had 4 comeback drives, 2 back-to-back. No rookie's ever done that. But this guy looked like fucking Nathan Peterman. Holy shit. It was bad. And again, I am not a Kenny hater, man. I'm just going to call it like I see it, though. It was fucking putrid. Pew. That shit was awful. Oh, man. That shit hurt me, man. I was literally so hurt on Sunday. Like, I'm usually up. Woo, let's go. Dude, like, third quarter after Christian McCaffrey scores that touchdown, that was like second play in the third quarter. I'm just like, posture's not right. Beer doesn't taste as good. Food, pizza and wings didn't, like, it wasn't doing anything for me. Usually that does something to me, man. It was like, I don't even want this fucking chicken wing. Oh, it was like, I was sick, literally sick. I just hope it gets better, man. I have hope. I have no confidence, but I have hope. And if you know the story about Pandora's box, all the bad shit, she opened the box, all the bad shit that's now in the world came out of that box. But the last thing that came out of the box before she closed it was hope. And that's what we have. We have hope. And if they win Monday night, oh, this whole narrative gets changed around. Like, especially if they look good and win. If they look like trash and win, it's gonna be like, all right, well, they got the win. Like 1-1, they're still in this. If they get their asses kicked, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. Fucking Chicken Little. Steelers Nation is gonna be Chicken Little if they get their asses kicked, or just like lose in general. I feel like. But if they win and they look good, oh baby, we're back to preseason confidence. Like, oh, it was just the 49ers. 49ers are the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread. And before that, that's what people are going to be saying. Oh, Brock Purdy is the shit boy. Nick Bosa. Oh, Fred Warner. Those receivers. CMC. That's why they kicked their ass. This team's way better than we thought after week 1. Man, that's something I learned about this team. This fan base is fucking insane. I get to see it's way up, way down. Guys, we gotta kind of just ride in the middle a little bit. And I feel you. I was riding high after the preseason. I'm like, hell yeah. Kenny's the fucking truth. This team is gonna win the Super Bowl. And that can still be true. That can still be true. But I definitely had to hedge my expectations and my confidence in this team. I don't have any confidence anymore. Shit, I don't. I have confidence in a select few players, but as a collective, how can you fucking have confidence after that performance, man? Whew, again, PU, it stunk. But like if we beat Cleveland's ass, we need to remember week 1. And then in week 3, if we beat Cleveland's ass and we win week 3 or lose week 3, however, my point is we need to start talking these games as a collective rather than game to game. That's something I hate about Steelers Nation. They'll be fucking. I remember the season we started off 11-0. That 2021, a couple years ago. 2020, 2021. It was a COVID year. But after we lost the first game, they're like, the Steelers Nation was like, fire everybody, fire Tomlin. This team's not prepared. They're not ready. I'm like, guys, we were fucking 11-0. Think about the season as a collective. And I know they weren't playing as well as the record was, but Steelers Nation, we just need to calm down and try to enjoy this team and definitely enjoy football season because life is just more complete when football is here. It is. It gives us something to do. It gives us something to look forward to. It gives us something to talk about, discuss. Gives us time to be with our families or friends and watch game, talk ball, gamble, eat food, get fucked up, and it's a good time. It's a good time. Like I think back to Sunday and yeah, we got our asses spanked and it was not fun. But man, I had my fiance with me, I had my baby boy with me, my 1-year-old son. It's like, oh man, I'm glad that we're able to congregate and do this and have football season, everybody dressed up in the black and gold, black and yellow, whatever you want to call it, man. And it's just good to be back. So let's enjoy this. And I'll be putting out another video previewing the Cleveland game in depth, giving some predictions and things of that nature. But I'll tell you right now, whatever predictions I make, I'm not going to be confident in. Right now, I think Cleveland's going to win that game. But shit, we'll get more into that. Hey, man, if you like this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment, constructive criticism, feedback, what you guys think about this team. And man, the sky is not falling, but it does feel like the ceiling's a little lower. That being said, man, shout out Steeler Nation. Shout out football. Peace.